Hey everyone, welcome back to the Stay-at-Home Bookkeeper Behind the Business. Today we're tackling one of the biggest questions that new bookkeepers ask. What do I actually say to get my first client?
We have the awesome, the amazing Robin McMahon here to answer some of these questions for us today. She is not only our Academy mindset coach, she's also the CEO of Back in Black Bookkeeping. She has an incredible story. She and her husband built their business from scratch. She retired him from corporate and created total freedom in their lives. Plus, as I like to say, she is the queen of positive energy, good vibes, and she is helping so many people in our academy every day just step into their confidence. So, Robin, welcome. Happy to have you here.
Thank you so much. I'm so happy to be here and thank you for that lovely introduction.
So,
Yeah.
so talked a little bit about this. People are afraid to put themselves out there because they're of their immense fear of rejection.
Oh,
You help students specifically in our group reframe that fear of rejection to keep them going, to get them to take action.
okay. I always say that before I want to say like so many things. You win. In other words, you get a yes or you learn. If you get a no, great. Moving on. Moving on. Like really, truly, like if you get a no, do not dwell on the no. It just means it wasn't the right fit. And it doesn't mean there's anything wrong with you. It just means that it didn't work. Look, we're talking about money and people with money. And people are weird when it comes to money. Money has energy, whether you have it, whether you don't have it, whether you're making it, whether you're not making it, right? So
Mhm.
you just need to recognize that some things don't work for people and I literally visualize a line of people. And if you come to my calls, I will say it. A line of people who I don't know yet that are just right here waiting to work with us,
Yeah.
waiting to come into our sphere where they are going to get to work with us. So that no just gets me closer to the one that's going to say yes. And I know that they're going to say yes because I'm great at what I do and I love helping businesses. I know it. And even when I didn't know it, I said that to myself because I know who I am, and you all know who you are too. You know you are good, kind-hearted people. I know you are, otherwise you wouldn't be here. So you are just there to help them. And you gotta just take that's a part of growth. Growth is not a straight line between A and B. It's a line that goes like woo, right? Like up and down, back and forth, right?
Mhm.
It's okay. It's part of the journey. And we fool ourselves into thinking that a no is not supposed to happen. Why not? But a yes is supposed to happen and it will.
I love that. Thank you. I always tell people like when I'm getting close, I have a magical number that if I talk to like 10 people,
Yeah.
then that 10, then every time I get a no, I'm like, well, yes, now I'm just that much closer to the yes, right? So like it's a matter of just reframing it in your head of what, how like it's not a negative, it's I'm getting closer to my positive, right? So
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
that's if anyone here, if that resonates with you, I want to make sure you're still following us. So put me in the chat box because we definitely want to make sure that we're asking all the questions that you have here today while we have Robin. So really quickly, I've got a couple more questions, and I know we've used a lot of your time, and I'm so grateful for you today, Robin. But here's the one of the questions I see a lot. What is your advice for someone who feels, let's say, awkward or salesy by
Yeah.
trying to put themselves out there? What would you say for them to start or to do there?
You don't, first of all, you don't want to overthink it. You
Mhm.
really just want to have a conversation with someone. You're just talking to someone. You don't have to be me. You don't have to be super like I am. Look, this is who I am, right? I'm energetic. Yes, I'm positive. I'm a little like quirky. And I have learned to just accept that about myself. But some people are more serious. Some people are more quiet, and that's okay. Be who you are, right? People will like you no matter what if you are authentic. And you're just having a conversation, you're just talking to someone and you're listening too. Do you know how many people just want to be listened to?
Mhm.
That is powerful for people, like on a human level. I just want you to hear me. And like some people just want to talk to you about their business. And for you to say, yeah, I hear that. I know that's hard too. And I can help you. I can be here to help you through that and be somebody that you can lean on and trust. It's really not, it's really simple. It's really simple.
I think you just nailed it. You know, they're human too, right?
Yeah.
So if you can just speak to them and talk to them like you would, like what we talk about is tacos and tequila, right? If you can just talk to them as if you're having dinner with them, then it will work. But if you're just trying to pitch them and it's salesy, it's not going to work. People want to talk, they want to work with people that they like and
Yeah.
yeah, right? So that human element is just so important.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing that. I'm going to ask one last question because we have so many people that this is such an engaging conversation, and I know it means a lot to people, but I want to leave everyone, all of our viewers here today with one thing. And that what is that? If you could leave here today with one big mindset shift on getting your first client, what would that be? What would you leave our viewers here today with? One thing.
I'm gonna go. I, I I'm gonna go with it takes no more effort to have a thought of success
Mm.
and and money. Let's just say the word money than it does to have a thought of poverty and loss. It takes no more energy, so why not think the thought of wealth? And the numbers are in your favor, my friends. The numbers are in your favor. There's like over 30 million businesses.
Yeah,
There,
38 million small businesses, I think, and
and I just need a
1.7 million
handful.
bookkeepers. They're the math. Do the math.
I need a handful, so like get a mindset aside. Like you're crazy if you don't realize that you're so needed out there. Nobody here's competing with you. We just want you to get there. So like the numbers are great. And you can do this. If I could do this, I never wanted to be a bookkeeper my whole life. You can do this. That's it. That's all I gotta say.
Thank you, Robin. Awesome. All right, Emily, anything else here? And thank you guys for all being on here and viewing with us today. Appreciate that.
Yeah, I want everybody to share what their favorite quote was from Robin today because there were just so many. I mean, I leave every conversation with Robin with just mind blown. I love it. What we learned today is you do not need to have a perfect plan, a perfect pitch to get started. You just need the courage to take some action, be authentic, and connect with the people around you to grow your business. And remember that your first client could just be one DM away. Your first client is just one no away. So this has just been awesome. Awesome. Thank you, Robin.
If you guys were watching with us today, and if you're ready to take that first step, if you would like to work with some of our coaches like Robin, who you get to work with all the time, I want you to scan the QR code here on this slide. It's going to take you to a page where you can grab a free clarity call with our entire team. We'll have team members that will be able to take a call. We'll share with you what it takes to get into the academy, how to work with people like Robin and our other coaches. There's no pressure. I can promise you that. It's just a conversation, kind of like just today. Just we'll ask you some questions, find out where you are in your journey, and find out what's possible for you. And then that way we can see if we can start working with you. Our goal is to make this a win for you. If you have any doubt, we will have answers for you. So please, 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 all I can say to you is you're never going to get there if you don't take that first step. So scan that QR code, take that first step, get a call with our team. Let's see if we can help you inside of the academy. And thank you so much for joining us today. We really
Yes.
appreciate it, everyone.
Thanks.